So nice to meet you. Today I am going to be telling you guys about all the things I think that you guys should pack for college and all the things that I think that you should not pack for college. I'm going to be touching on some of the dorm essentials for those incoming freshmen, so let's just get right into the video. So one of the first things that I think that everyone needs for college is shower sandals or a shower caddy if you have a communal bathroom. So I had a communal bathroom in my dorm, so just to be like sanitary, you want to have some shower sandals or cheap flip-flops just to use in the shower, just be extra cautious. And then I'd recommend a little shower caddy. It's just like, you can buy them at like Bed Bath & Beyond or Target. They're just a way for you to store all your conditioner, shampoo, body wash all in one place so that when you want to go take a shower, you just take your shower caddy and head on over to the showers. Just super easy to carry all with you. And then you can hang your shower caddy on the shower hook, nice and easy, rather than like carrying everything individually. I think pretty much every single person has both shower sandals and shower caddies if you live in a dorm that has a communal bathroom. Next essential is definitely Tide Pods or some type of laundry detergent. Pretty much all my friends just use Tide Pods, super convenient to use in the laundry room, and you are going to be doing lots, or for some of you maybe not so much, but I think you'll be doing a lot of laundry in college, maybe for the first time doing it yourself. I kept conveniently a laundry room right next to my room, so I was always doing laundry, always saw everyone doing laundry using those Tide Pods, nice and convenient. Another thing I think you should pack for college or a dorm essential is command hooks or command strips. So if you're living in a dorm or residential community on campus, it's likely that your college is not going to allow you to hammer a nail into the wall or like stick anything into the walls or damage anything. So command strips or command hooks are an excellent way to hang up decorations, pretty much like I have right here. Used command hook for this little letterboard and use a command hook for my macrame. Just super easy. You just take a little sticky piece of tape, stick to the wall, hold it for a couple seconds, and then you can hang your stuff up on it. In order to make sure you don't leave any damage behind with these command hooks, make sure that you follow the instructions when pulling them off the wall, because you know, I kind of just went with the idea like, oh, I'll just pull it off and it'll come right off. I pulled it off, took some of the drywall with it. Luckily, my college actually had a free repair week where you just sent them what you needed repaired and they did it for free, so did not get any charges at the end of the school year. But yeah, especially for you guys really into dorm decorations, command hooks and strips are really easy ways to hang up all of the room decor and to make your room that much cuter. Another essential I'd say is to have lots of bath towels. I had about 2 bath towels, which is a good amount, but if you like your towels like fresh and dry all the time, it's definitely good to have some spare towels, or so you don't have to do an excessive amount of laundry. I often found myself always just having to wash my bath towels because they were always wet. Another essential thing that I think every college student should pack is extension cords, power strips, because in your dorm it's likely that you won't have a ton of outlets for all the things that we need plugged in. I definitely always have to plug in my computer, portable charger, AirPods, and if I did not have my power strip, I would definitely have not had enough outlets. Additionally, the outlets are always placed in really strange places. Like my outlet was all the way on the other side under my bed. I couldn't even access it really. So yeah, extension cords were definitely nice. Actually, Cal Poly, the college I attend, does not allow extension cords, but just when they do the RA check, you know, you just unplug them and hide them or whatever. But power strips are allowed at pretty much all colleges, I believe. Another important essential I think you should pack is blankets. So I lived in my college's new dorms, and all the walls were like concrete walls, so the dorms and the study rooms got so cold. Literally every time I was studying, I'd have a blanket wrapped around me, slippers, even my friend's space heater on me. It was so cold, so I would definitely buy blankets, bring blankets, because also if you have AC and maybe you and your roommate have different preferences for temperatures, one of you might need to put on that blanket to stay warm. Going with heat and temperature, I think it's definitely important. I mean, depending on where you go to college, for me, I go to college in Central California, so having a fan was definitely a must, especially at the beginning and end of the year when it is super hot. I mean, you can always open your windows, but a fan just does quick and easy, refreshing air that's super nice to have right there in your room. Another pretty obvious essential is a mattress topper. Unless you go to a super bougie college or something, I think every college just gives you this super hard, unsleepable mattress on your bed. And in order to alleviate or prevent any back pain, I already have back problems, so I don't need that. You should definitely invest in a mattress topper. And if you live in on-campus dorms or on-campus apartments next year, you will use your mattress topper again, so it's definitely a great investment. If not, you can always bring it back home if you don't already have one on your bed at home. I actually found my bed at school way more comfortable than my bed at home because of the mattress topper. When I went home, I'm like, oh, I'm not used to this. Another thing I think is important to pack are mini trash bags. So your college will likely give you just basic little trash cans or bins in your dorm, recyclables and trash. And I think mini trash bags make it a lot more sanitary in your room and just easy to take out the trash. Just take out the bag. Yeah, they're essential thing to pack. Is a mirror with lights, or like has light around the edges, because you and your roommate will likely be going to bed, waking up at different times based on your class schedule. For me, I always had a 7 a.m. so my roommate was always asleep, so I'd have to get ready in the dark, and having a mirror that lit up was definitely very useful. It allowed me to actually see what I was doing on my face. I mean, I could have obviously just gone to the bathroom and done my makeup there, but I don't know, people don't really do that in college. They get ready in their room. Okay, so one thing I failed at packing is clothes that match the weather of the college that you were attending. So being from San Diego, I'm used to pretty, nice temperatures year round. It's mid 70s, 75s. Yeah, it's nice, stays the same throughout the day, just cools down a little bit at night, but I had no idea that at SLO it dropped about 10 or 20 degrees at night or in the morning. When I was walking to my 7 a.m. class, it would be 30 degrees outside, and yeah, I'm not used to that. So bringing a jacket was something I definitely should have done, but did not. I'm just like, you know what, the weather's gonna be the same as San Diego. It's only, like 5 hours away. There's no difference. A little north. Yeah, I was wrong. So that after the first night there, I literally went and got myself a Patagonia jacket because I was freezing every single morning, every single night. So having a jacket definitely came in handy. But just remember, don't pack too many jackets because jackets take up a lot of storage, and we already have minimal storage as college students in our dorm. So just be smart about the clothes you pack. Going off that, you don't necessarily need to bring a ton of formal or fancy dresses, because if you're planning on joining a sorority or going to sorority or fraternity formals, you only maybe need 1 or 2 nice dresses. If not, you can always borrow one from a friend or just go shopping for college, because dresses can take up a lot of storage in your closet. My dorm actually had a dormal and a spring fling, and my sorority had a semi-formal, so having dresses definitely came in handy, but still I only brought I think 3, and I was also able to lend some to my friends, so taking up a little space in my closet was definitely handy. The one thing I did bring way too much of is heels. I thought, I don't know why I thought I would need a different pair of heels for every dance when I literally only like 1 pair of heels that I have. With that, be efficient packing your clothes or shoes, because once again, there's very little closet space. With that said, t-shirts. Do not bring a ton of t-shirts to college. If you join any Greek organization or any club on campus, it is likely that you will get tons of t-shirts, and most of them free. So you don't really need a ton of t-shirts from home. You can just wear all the t-shirts you're given while at college. Also, unless you're like me, whose high school mascot is the same as your college mascot, go Mustangs, Mustangs for life. You don't really need to wear your high school gear around. You're in college now, so we're past that. One mistake I made, definitely a big mistake I made when packing, is buying and bringing way too many little knickknacks, decorations. My desk, little self-promo, check out my dorm room tour if you want to see my really cute desk. Definitely over-decorated it. It became a little cluttered, and I will admit at times honestly couldn't use it because there was just too many decorations on it that no room to work. So I mean, it was a pretty desk to look at, but I mean I just don't recommend over decorating. It just doesn't look that good when there's so much clutter and things become unusable. What I would recommend is having decorations that serve as a storage purpose. For instance, I had a raised bed, so I had a cute little cubby underneath my bed. It was a little shelving unit with rose gold baskets and things that looked really cute as decoration, but also served a purpose to storage things I needed space for. Staying on the topic of decorations, definitely do not bring too many throw pillows. I definitely brought an excessive amount of throw pillows, and honestly they ended up on the ground almost every single day and just became an annoyance. I think I had about maybe 6 pillows on my bed. That is way too many. I would just kick them off my bed because there was no space for me. Like every night I would just kick them off, then have to pick them back up in the morning. Instead, I would say just get maybe like 2, 3 max, or honestly, I wish I had one of those backrest or armrest pillows because those actually make it easy for you to like sit upright and study in your bed. So I would definitely grab one of those. I definitely plan on buying one of those for my apartment this fall. Another thing I don't think is that essential to pack is a ton of school supplies. So I definitely overpacked a little bit on the school supplies. I brought like 20 pens. Who needs 20 pens? You only need 1 or 2. Maybe like 5 pencils. I brought so many 5-star notepads. Maybe just have 1 notepad with like 3 sections in it. I came back with a lot of unused school supplies that definitely wasted storage in my dorm. So be smart about how much supplies you need. I mean, if you're a person that uses all different types of colored highlighters and pens, just know what you need and then decide how many you should pack. Also, your professors might require different school supplies. For instance, in one of my physics classes, my professor required us to have a binder, so then I was just able to go to the student store and pick up a binder. So yeah, any school supplies you don't bring, you can always go to the bookstore and buy, so don't worry if you don't. I think less is more. Come underprepared and then you can always buy more. So with my school supplies, I stored them all in one of my desk drawers, and I think a really easy way to organize all my school supplies was to use little drawer organizers that I just bought from Target, and I think it was like in the kitchen section for like utensils, and I think that was a smart way to utilize the storage and the tiny storage we have in our drawers for all my school supplies, and just an easy organized place to get them whenever I need it. Also, I would not recommend bringing a ton of kitchenware, like a ton of bowls, mugs, cups, utensils, because as freshmen, you are going to be eating in the dining hall unless you go to Cal Poly and the food sucks. For me, I just had 3 reusable bowls, which I would use just for cereal in the morning if I was running late, and I had 1 mug for my coffee. I think that was the perfect amount, so just strategize what you need. If you think you're going to be eating in your dorm a lot, just bring a couple reusable plates or bowls. And also, I would advise you to buy reusable utensils. Don't be excessive about it, but definitely bring a couple. I made the mistake of buying disposable utensils. By the end of the year, I only had forks left to eat my cereal. I was always running out of utensils. I think if you bring reusable utensils, not only does it help the earth, but you'll save money, and they're super convenient and easy to clean. Next item I don't think is necessary is an iron board. Iron boards can take up a lot of space in your dorm that you don't have. I just think it's much easier to use maybe something like a steamer. It gets the same job done, gets wrinkles out, super easy to use, and takes up much less space in your dorm. Also, for me, in my dorm, we actually had a board and iron in our laundry room, so that was super convenient if anyone needed that. So maybe wait to see what your college offers or just invest in a good steamer. Next thing I want to say is to not overpack on medicine, first aid supplies, or preparing for every worst possible situation that could happen to you, because it's likely that you'll need basic things like cough drops, definitely need emergency when everyone is sick, or maybe some band-aids. But anything else you really find yourself needing, you can just go to your school's health center. Most of the time it ends up that purchasing medicine or first aid supplies at your health center is much cheaper than in stores, so it also is a way to help you guys save money. Also, all these medicine supplies that you bring can take up a lot of space in your dorm that you don't have room for. One of my best friends, her mom's a nurse, so she literally brought everything to prepare her for every situation, and I don't think she really used any of it. The last thing I'd recommend doing is communicating to your roommate about larger things that you're planning on packing, whether it's a printer, vacuum, Keurig, larger items that would take up a lot of space you don't really need duplicates of. So my roommate and I discussed beforehand who is bringing one of the bigger items, and this way you can either just split the cost of something, or just one person buys one thing, one person buys the other thing. So I just say communicate, because it'd be annoying if you show up with 2 printers that you don't have room for in your tiny dorm. So I think that's pretty much all the essentials, things that you should pack, things you shouldn't pack. I know there's probably a ton of more things I could go on to say, but anything I left out. Just comment down below maybe some essentials you thought were handy. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I look forward to making more college related videos for you guys. If you're an incoming freshman to Cal Poly Seamless Bispo, comment down below. Go Mustangs! Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!
Sun goes down on you. You gotta keep that shine on top, yeah. On top, yeah. I'm cruising through the city. Had to get outside, it couldn't get any more pretty.